Hi everyone, and welcome to Paper Pumpkin Week here on Creative Chelsea. Over the last week or so, I've shared some great card ideas that you can make with one set of supplies from this month's kit. Today I'm sharing with you my 7th and last alternative card using the January 2024 Paper Pumpkin kit called Lovely Lavender. The projects from this kit are really beautiful. It creates a total of 8 greeting cards, 4 in 2 different designs, and 4 tags. If you'd like to watch me unbox the kit or see any of my other alternative cards that I've created this week, you can click on the playlist and I'll link it up here in the top right corner. One thing I like to do is to create cards with scraps. And one thing that's really easy to do with scraps is to create banners. And so this is the card we're going to create today using up those leftover pieces. And there's kind of a unique look to this card. And so I'm excited to share that idea with you as well. Don't forget to subscribe and like my channel. There's the subscribe button right there. Let's go ahead and get started. So grab your scraps. So what I have left over is I've got a piece. It's 1 1/4 inches by 3 inches of the flower pattern. I also have 2 strips that are about a 1/2 inch wide and 4 1/4-ish, 5-ish inches. And then I have a full half panel from a card base. This is the purple. And then I have a little bit of a leaf die cut left that we trimmed off from yesterday's card. I'm going to flip it over and use the white side today. So because my main pattern piece is a little bit short and I want it to come further across my card, I'm going to do kind of an overlapping technique. So let me share that with you. So I'm going to take this piece. This is a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. It was just half of a card base. We're going to cut off about 1 inch from the left side. So let's go ahead and line that up and trim. Okay, so let's go ahead and tear it down one side. You want to stay close to the edge. Don't just tear it right down the middle. Stay close. You're going to give it this nice white border. It's a fun look to add to our card as well. Okay, just like that. So that piece is ready. For this piece, we're going to stamp Love, which is another stamp that is in the stamp set that comes with the kit. Now I have the Gorgeously Grape spot that I can use, but because it's a larger stamp, I'm just going to pull out my Gorgeous Grape. I think I keep calling that Gorgeously Grape, but it's just Gorgeous Grape and my larger ink pad here. So I'm just going to ink this up and stamp it kind of in the center of that piece. Okay. And then I'm also going to stamp the word you. And it comes from the Just a Little Something for You stamp. And so you're just going to use the corner of your ink pad to kind of ink up just the word you. And you can do this with the little ink pad too. Keep an eye out on that R. It will sometimes pick up a little ink in the corner. And then I'm going to stamp this right underneath Love, just like that. So we get Love You. Really cute. So now we can go ahead and add these 2 pieces to our card base. I decided that I wanted to use the Gorgeous Grape cardstock just to kind of pull everything together with that bold color along the edge. So I'm going to first add this piece with about 1/8 of an inch showing on the right side. Make sure to smooth that out. And then this piece we're going to pop up with dimensionals. Kind of just keep a couple to the edges and then maybe in the center. We're going to want to slide in our banners underneath it. So don't put that too far down. And we want to mimic the same size here as on the left side. So just keep that in mind when you're adding this. It should also cover the edge here so that it looks like one piece, but then we've got this torn edge and it's a little bit higher too. Okay, so it's kind of a fun look here. Then you can take your banners. Let's go ahead and make them banners by cutting from the center of the height in just slightly, and then from the corner to the top. It's a little hard to see on that busy pattern, so I'm going to go from the back. Okay, and then we got to slide these in. Let's do the same to these other two pieces. Now, if you want to add more color, you could add some just solid pieces of cardstock that maybe coordinate as well. So you don't have to just stick to these colors. You can add as many banners and as much color as you want to this card. So I'm going to just add a little adhesive to the back, and then you just slide it in, and you can angle it or you can make it straight. You can have it go as far into the card as you want. The whole reason is that it's going to stop the banner here, so that you don't want to have a gap. Okay, so that's supposed to cover the edge of the banner. So we'll add another one maybe down here. Maybe I'll make it a little longer. Do you see how it goes past? I just want to chop off a little bit and then add adhesive to that side and carefully tuck it under. Okay, and then I'm going to just do another one that's a little shorter, maybe about there. Okay, so I don't want to actually see that one poking through, so somewhere like that. Okay, so you get all three banners, and you're sliding them underneath that top piece. If you'd like, you can pop them up with some dimensionals. You just can, once they're in place, it's really easy to just lift them up, slide a dimensional underneath. Okay, so just like that. So next we can add our embellishment, and you really could add this really anywhere you want. That might be a cute little placement there. I added it up here, kind of along that edge. So, I don't know, maybe I want to place it there. That might be fun. And then you can put a little bow next to it. Let's do it. Let's have it be just a little different. So I'm going to add a little adhesive down here at the bottom where it's going to go underneath the card. And just push down so that adheres. Okay, so for this one, I just added some adhesive behind the leaves and put it off to the side of love. And then you're going to take some twine. I have 10 inches of the linen thread, and find the center, and you're just going to tie a bow. If you want to do like a double bow, you can do that too. And you would just use 2 pieces of linen thread together. And then trim off any excess. Maybe one end might be a little longer than the other. And then you can add that really wherever you want. Okay, just kind of look around, find a good spot for it. I think I'm going to place it up there near the top. So if I have a small bow like this, I like to use a glue dot underneath. And you just take a glue dot, roll it around your Take-A-Pick tool, and you can pop it on wherever you want that bow to be. It just makes a nice little piece of adhesive that gets covered up by the knot of your bow. And your card is all done. It's really fun to play around with scrap pieces and create unique layouts. I hope you enjoyed watching me create this card. If you're interested in seeing written instructions or close-up images on how I created it, you can visit my blog. If you'd like to subscribe to get your own paper pumpkin kit, you can do so using the link in the description below. Thanks so much for watching. Have a creative day. Bye.